sisters making wishes for my brother. There's a highway in the distance. The big city seems so far away. We always said one day we'd leave this small town. So I got a job in a farmer's market. Took me a year to save up all my cash. I bought myself an old green Ford, put a mattress in the back. Said goodbye to my family and swore that I'd be back again someday, that I'd be rolling home, that I'd be rolling home. Now the city swallowed me whole. Tall buildings formed a cave that hides the sun. I always thought that this was the place, but looking around, maybe I was wrong. But I'm not one to give up quick, it's gonna take some time. But lately I am such a mess, so lonely that I could die. And I got to be rolling home, and I got to be rolling home. Looking round these four walls, it's finally sinking in. Sometimes the best place is the home where you began. I got to be rolling home, and I got to be rolling home. Thank you. I'd like to introduce my good friend Ashley Leaf, that's here helping me to sound better. So, and it's great to be here, and yeah, it's hot outside here.
It is hot. Beautiful, though.
Beautiful, and I was also admiring the old buildings and the facades and things you guys have got in the town. You know, it's. I live on a farm, or ranch, I guess, that I've owned for a long time, about 34 years I've lived there. And I live in the middle of nowhere. We got kangaroos jumping around and wild animals and lots of things going on. Yeah, I'm really feel very fortunate to be here and be on the radio and talking to Red and on WDVX 89.9 FM. And it's great to be here, and I'm glad you guys are here too. Yeah. And I won't be verbose. I'll just I'll play another song. This is a single that I had out before Rolling Home, the song I just performed. And this song is called Mending Fences. And I co-wrote this song with Mr. Stephen Wilson Jr. They call him the Beast. He's a hell of a writer. Anyway, the song's called Mending Fences. Ditches need to be dug, troughs need to be filled, red overalls needs to be hung, that straight six motor needs rebuilding, sweetheart needs to be kissed, roses need to be watered, compressor's gone out in the fridge, will it ever get done? Why bother? I say my prayers and give it all to him, sun comes up and I'll do it all over again. And again, and again. Get out the bed, get on your boots, put out the hay, I'm putting out fires, living for some other. God will cover my expenses. Gloves are made of leather, and I can change my heart, but not the weather. I'm fixing to be broke forever, life is never ending. Mending fences, mending fences. rain started falling. I miss my baby calling. I'm driving too fast, slipped off the road, straight through the fence. Mama won't stop the crying. Daddy thinks she might be dying. Life is never ending, mending fences. But I say my prayers and give it all to him. The sun comes up and I'll do it all over again.
Again.
Get out the bed, get on your boots. Get out the bread, put up your dukes. Get out the way, get out the pliers. I'm putting out hay, I'm putting out fires. Living for some other, God will cover my expenses. Gloves are made of leather, and I can change my heart, but not the weather. Mending fences, mending fences. Thank you.
This is Andrew Farris with us here today on the Blue Blade Special. So those of us of the MTV era, I guess, is where a place it coming home from high school and running home and turning on the TV to see the new premiere of whoever's new video. It was a different time back then, and Andrew was quite a different person back then.
Yeah. Well, you know, I just feel a little bit older, but since 1983,
It's quite different. You know, Andrew was a co-founder and also the lead composer and keyboardist. You played keyboards then, didn't you?
I had keyboards, and keyboards are a problem when you're trying to play on stage because you put them down the front of the stage and there's nowhere else you can use them. So we put them up the back. And that's okay. And I used to be part of what I call the rhythm section in our group in Excess. My younger brother played drums, and I liked to play the keyboards next to him because I always felt I was in the rhythm of it, you know. And but that's okay. And my elder brother was down the front of the stage on the other side, and he liked showing off, so that was really good for him and us. And we had an amazing singer called Michael Hutchins, who sadly passed away a long time ago in 1997. And on the other side of the stage, we had Kirk Pengilly, it's another member of the band, and then up the back there was Gary that played the bass. And
this was the band In Excess.
In Excess is what we were called. Yeah.
So, so in those days, y'all were rock stars. I mean, full-on rock stars. And the music business back then was a lot different also. But when you're at the status level that In Excess was, you had people who did stuff. You didn't have to do stuff. You didn't have to find a couch to sleep on that night. You had a place arranged for you. You had transportation. You had all the things. And as we fast forward many years later in today's world of making music, especially as an independent artist,
I sleep on the couch.
It's a different ballgame. Now you're sleeping on the couch. Exactly. Yeah. It's a whole different ballgame. You're sitting in here with us today, you know, talking with the audience.
Sure.
Where back then, what an audience member wouldn't have given to being able to have the opportunity to sit down and chat with you, you know, as a big fan.
Yeah, well, we had a huge roller coaster ride as a band, and we started off, we were really kids, and we used to, you know, we had 3 cars and 6 guys and our gear and tried to cram it all in. And we did about 5 years around the pubs in Australia. You know, so we played some gritty little places, went to mining towns, you saw things I wish I hadn't seen. And then, and we did all sorts of stuff in Australia and before we came to the United States. And one of the things that shocked me when we first came here in 1983 is you had a dressing room you know, because a lot of our facilities in Australia are sports venues, you know, they call them change rooms, you know. And I couldn't believe we actually had a dressing room. It was amazing. And they put us on television, and I think one of the first appearances that INXS did in 1983 was on a show called Rock and Roll Tonight, and Eric Clapton was on it, and a Scottish band called Simple Minds, fantastic to be part of that. And the band we played really well. I'm going to show off there. We were real good. And to the point where, you know, the keyboard player from the band The Doors, his name is Ray Manzarek, he came up and he was standing at the dressing room, I'm going to say it, and not the change room, dressing room door, asking me if it's okay if he could come in. And I'm like, yeah. You know, so he comes in and starts talking to our singer, Michael, and he said, I watch this program all the time, and when I saw your band, I stood up and got my car and drove over here to meet you guys. And that was the beginning of our journey, and that's the MTV thing. And because of the tyranny of distance being Australians, you know, it's a long way from the United States to get to Australia. And but the point is that we made a lot of promotional videos. You know, you put videos like on MTV, and we used that opportunity. And so they said, do you have any videos when we first arrived? We said, yeah, we got lots of those things. And so they put us up on television, and that made a big difference. And then, yeah, it was a big fuss back then. Yeah.
It was a big fuss. So we covered there. Now we're here. And like you said, you're living on a ranch in New Queensland?
No, well, just up near the border.
Okay.
I'm a bit unusual in that sense, especially for a performing artist. I live inland in Australia, what I guess you'd call the outback. But I have lived on the coast in Australia in my lifetime because it's an island. And I've lived in our suburbs, and we have some beautiful cities, not many of them, but we've got them there. But I moved inland for a lot of reasons. I like the space. I like the open feeling of being in the country. And the countryside that I'm in can get very dry. We've been through droughts and some floods and things, and I see what small towns go through in the communities. And I think that 35 years of me kind of living out in the bush like that has changed my life a lot from what you were talking about from my old band years. And I live with people who grow food, and they're just a small town. And they all know what I do, but it's kind of funny. I'm going to town, they go, how's the music? And I go, good. And that's about all I talk about. They want to talk about farming and their friends and their communities and their families, and that's the life I live now. And I feel comfortable in this area, you know, in the country rock folk thing, and I love it. You know,
until they're having a farmer's market or a festival and
Right.
they need a performer, and it's like, oh, we got the guy.
Okay.
We got that guy.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll talk some more about the new project here in just a minute. But let's get a couple more tunes from you. This is Andrew Farris on the
you very much,
WDVX
Rita. I
Blue
appreciate it.
Plate
It's gonna
special.
This next song is a song that I wrote called Something Stronger, and it's on my new album, which is called The Prospector, and that gets released on July 10th. And I'm actually performing on July 10th at the Grand Ole Opry, and so I feel really fortunate to be doing that on the same day that my album gets, I couldn't believe it, and I'm very fortunate, I'm a very lucky man. Okay, this is a song called Something Stronger. Anyway. We drank cheap whiskey burning down our teenage throats. A fire on the end of a hand-rolled smoke. We were flying so high, we thought we were birds, till we crashed back down without hitting the dirt. We were born with a hunger, always reaching for something stronger, and make the flame burn a little longer. We're always reaching for something stronger. Come on. She liked me because I was a backstreet racer. I was 17. I love the smell of burning rubber and that gasoline. Always had to be the first one over the line. Looking back now, it's done like I'm still alive. We were born with a hunger, always reaching for something stronger and make the flame burn a little longer. We're always reaching for something stronger.
Something stronger.
Come on. She was a heartbreak waiting on a dance floor. Wanted a kiss, and I knew she wanted more. She said, let's go out back, just you and me. Her lips taste like whiskey from Tennessee. We were born with a hunger, always reaching for something stronger and make the flame burn a little longer. We're always reaching for something stronger. Something stronger and make the flame burn a little longer. We're always reaching for something stronger.
Something stronger.
Ooh. She gave me something a little
Something
stronger. She gave me something a little stronger. That whiskey business, something
stronger.
Thank you. Yeah. Now, that's 3, isn't it, Red? I've done, yeah, I can count. That's good. Okay. I'm getting there now. I feel a bit more relaxed. Really appreciate you guys being here. Would have felt kind of lonely without you being here, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Ashley, yeah, and myself, Andrew, and I'm glad you're here, Ashley.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, really am glad you're here. And Ashley's also very talented, obviously singer, and she dances much better than me. But also, she's going to put a record together herself. So her name is Ashley Leaf, just so people know that.
Oh, thanks for saying that, Andrew.
No worries. And this next song is a song. What about All Stars of Mine, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I put out a 5-track EP some time ago, being me, Andrew Farris. And I called it Love Makes the World, because none of us would be here without, unless someone had loved us at some point. And, but I was going to say, this is a song called All the Stars of Mine. Yeah, okay. I live in a foreign country. We do the same things differently, and that's okay. And I like to get to know you, because you're different than me, yeah. When I'm with you, everything's going my way. All the stars are mine. When I'm with you, stay here with me. Where do you belong? Ooh, my refugee. 'Cause you get what you give, and you learn and you live. Do you walk away when you come at my door? You don't ask for more. Why don't you stay? When I'm with you, everything's going my way. All the stars are mine. When I'm with you. I'm here here with you. Where do I belong? Ooh, my refugee. We all hang from a thread, a political web, but I'll stay when I'm with you. Everything's going my way. All the stars are mine when I'm with you. All the stars are mine when I'm with you. Thank you.
It's Andrew Farris with us here today on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Quickly, I need to mention that support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves and from Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. It's home of the Big Plate on Fridays. This Friday, the Anders Thompson Trio will be back with us. You can find out more about that by visiting our website at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Modelo Especial. So it's Andrew Farris, F-E-R-R or F-A-R-R?
It's F-A-R-R-I-S-S. I'm lucky I got one extra S on the end
You
of my name.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, Andrew,
Yeah.
formerly of the band In Excess, if you're just tuning in, but, you know, that was the day. This is a new day. The music is drastically different.
Well,
You know?
yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think I've always been a songwriter since I was a teenager, and I have that disease, and I can't stop doing it. And and I'm lucky because people have liked a lot of the songs that I've written and co-written with the singer of my old band. And at one point, we sold like 70 million records at one point, and we worked in over 50 countries around the world, and we had a huge experience together. And I miss those guys, and I'm very fortunate to be able to say with my brothers and those guys that we didn't end up in some weird mess together. We actually really like each other. And
Well, do your brothers still make music?
Yeah, they do. My younger brother still plays drums.
Okay.
And yeah, he still plays, and also the bass player from the band, he still plays bass guitar and does all that. And
All right.
and we stay in contact because we're family. you
Well,
know.
that's kind of what families do.
That's right.
Whether we
Yeah.
like it or not.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's talk about The Prospector. Friday, it
Okay.
comes out to the world.
Yeah, my album. Yeah.
And did you write everything on there? Did you do any covers?
No, there's no covers. I either wrote or co-wrote the 12 songs on my album called The Prospector, and that's right. It comes out on July 10th, and I'll be debuting it at the Grand Ole Opry, which I'm very, very excited about. I have performed there once before. I played there in December of 2024, and I invited my old friend Keith Urban to get up with me as well. And but I'm excited to also say that the songwriting on it, the reason I called my album The Prospector is because a lot of the songs are to do with searching for things. The first song on my album, The Prospector, is called Gold Rush to Ghost Town, because a lot of life goes that way. You go out looking for gold. We all need to pay the rent, pay the mortgage, eat some food. So you go out looking for work, and if you're lucky enough, you find it. And then you start thinking, I'll dig a little deeper, and maybe I'll try to make more money and do it, whatever. And then one day there's a ghost town, And that's kind of where I got the idea from The Prospector. And a lot of the songs are about observing things. The song titles are things like, I played one of them already here called Something Stronger, and another one, Rolling Home, which is my single out at the moment, and another one called Mending Fences. But a lot of the song titles are things like I'll See You Again, and I've got eyes on it, like the military expression. and looking everywhere. And I wanted to do that because I wanted the lyrics to be about searching for things.
Okay. Well, you can watch for that, coming out very soon this week. AndrewFarris.com is the website there. And certainly shake and howdy with him after the show and thank him for being here with us. He's going to do a few more tunes here for us today. It's Andrew Farris on the WDVX Blue Plate special.
Thanks for having us here. And should we do Never Tear Us Apart? Okay. This song has been performed by many other people, and also it's a song that I co-wrote with the singer from our old band, In Excess, and Michael Hutchins. And he and I wrote about 300 songs together. And this one particular song got voted in Australia as the most popular song ever back in our country, and it's called Never Tear Us Apart. And I guess I'll dedicate it to the memory of my friend Michael, because he and I wrote it together. And it goes like this. Don't ask me what you know is true. I don't have to tell you. And I love your precious heart. Yeah, and I was standing. You were there. Two worlds collided. Apart.
We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears, and I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, yeah. Some of us don't know why.
I was standing. You were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart.
Don't ask me,
I was standing.
you know it's true.
You were there.
Worlds collide,
Two worlds collided,
they shine through.
and they could never tear us apart. Thank you. Now, am I doing another one here, Red? Thanks. Okay. Glad you know what I'm doing. That's good. Just going to check my tuning here a little bit. That sounded great, Ashley, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I did. Yeah. All right. And I was talking to some folks out the back there. It was nice to meet you guys. We were talking a bit about farming and families or whatever. I got a really silly story, and someone told me, Andrew, whatever you do, don't try to be funny, okay? But there were some tourists that came down to Australia, and they were driving around in the outback, and they hit a kangaroo by accident, poor little fella. And anyway, and those kangaroos have pouches, and they tried to revive the animal and get it up and look after it or whatever, and they thought it was dead, so they started fooling around with it, and one of them put their passport into its pouch, one of the tourists, and then they thought they'd be funny and put their arms around it. Well, it jumped up and bounced off into the bush.
With the passport?
Yeah, with the passport in its pouch.
No.
Anyway, so anyway, no more stupid stories. We got lots of critters out, wild animals where we live. All those stories about dangerous animals in Australia, they're all true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the most deadly animals in Australia is a thing called a brown snake. And second most poisonous snake in the world, I think. And when my daughter, eldest daughter, Grace, was 3 years old, I walked out and she'd picked up this brown snake with her hand. And she was 3 years old and she's going, "Look, Dad, I got a big worm." And she's shaking it around like this, and my blood froze, I tell you what, Yeah, and I said, "Darling, just put the thing down, just gently, okay?" But the funny thing, I always thought about that. First of all, thank God it didn't bite her. But secondly, I thought about it and I thought, you wonder, don't you, if the animal knows that it's a child, so the animal doesn't want to hurt the child because it knows it doesn't mean any harm. Just a silly little thing I thought there. Anyway, I won't talk about farming stuff. Okay. Yeah, this next song is a song called "You Are My Rock." And I wrote this song with a very talented man, Mr. Kieran Gribben. He's from County Derry in Northern Ireland. And Gribbo, I call him. He's my friend. He's a good bloke, isn't he?
He is. He's a great guy.
Anyway, so this song's called "You Are My Rock." Okay, so. Thank you. Well, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being in my dream. For days you fill with happiness, filling up my emptiness. Well, I thank you for showing me some peace. You are my rock, my everything. You are my rock, my only one, my everything. There are no storms or hurricanes, cross 7 oceans and burning plains. You won't be tamed.
Won't be tamed.
Well, I see people out in the street. They're just trying to make ends meet.
Hey.
My neighbors and their families with responsibilities, building on their dreams upon a rock.
Hey.
But you're always wild and you won't be changed. You're like a fire, never to be tamed. You're standing tall in the driving rain. You are my rock, my everything. You are my rock, my only one, my everything. Where is this leading to? I dedicate my song to you. Another fool without a clue, who needs a rock.
Who needs a rock?
You are my rock. Well, thank you for being a crazy friend. You're crazy at the start, but not the end. Well, I raise my glass and toast your health, for being strong when I needed help, for being real when everyone pretends. You are my rock, my everything. You are my rock,
You are my rock. You are my rock.
my everything.
Everything.
There are no storms or hurricanes, cross 7 oceans and burning plains. And I know you just won't be tamed. You are my rock. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's Andrew Farris with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. They've got one last tune for us here today, but before they do that, we want to invite everybody back again tomorrow. Nene Camps and Trisha Jean Brady will be here with us tomorrow. Now, about that, there's going to be some cameras in here filming tomorrow, so wear your cleanest dirty shirt. You know, that's all I got to say about that. On Thursday, Shelley Kemp and Andy Thomas will be with us. The Anders Thompson Trio bringing the Friday Big Plate to us live from Barley's. And Saturday, we'll be right back here inside Visit Knoxville with Ken and Tyler and Trevor Keith. More information about all of those shows at WDVX.com. Andrew Farris, FARRISS.com for more information. The new project, The Prospector, will be coming out into the world on Friday, July 10th. You can pre-sale. You can pre-order it right now at the website if you like.
That'd be great. Thank you so much.
Certainly shaking howdy with them after the show and thank them for being here with us today.
Yeah. Well,
Giving us all us old MTV geeks a little thrill.
Yep.
Little days gone by memories there.
Yeah, that's
Will
right.
you leave us with the last one here today?
Sure. This is a song that I wrote with the guys from InXS, actually. And a lot of people have covered this song, including Bruce Springsteen covered this one too. But anyway, it's called Don't Change, yeah. I'm standing here on the ground. The sky above won't fall down. See no evil in all directions. Resolution of happiness. Things have been dark for too long. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing. I found a love I had lost. It was gone for too long. Hear no evil in all directions. Resolution of bitterness. Message received loud and clear. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing. Thank you so much, everybody, and I really enjoyed this. It's been great. Thank you so much.
That's Andrew Farris. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.